Ignite your sabers, Cloud City. And welcome on back to another episode on Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Picking up where we left off, it's that Cloud guy again, and we are ready to head on over to the next clan, which luckily, since we went through all of the bullshit dropping to get to this zone, in the last episode, we definitely had a fast travel here, so we can just zoop right over. We'll talk to them, see what kind of objectives they give us. We still have the two clans over here, so yeah, we'll just start with this one because I had a fast travel. Yeah, no, last episode I'm gonna be probably chopping it up quite a bit. Get rid of all of the traveling, all of the drop failed attempts and stuff like that. Cause yeah, I went across the sword to the top and then dropped my way down right down there past the giant, and then I looped around here to get to the town because I didn't see the proper path that they wanted you to take. I think it was this way, which I mean that's to the bridge. So I don't know, unless if there was like something like to interact with over here and you get like a magical bridge or whatnot. I don't know. No clue. But anyway, let's go talk to this guy.
Greetings, walker in the weirdness. Your presence heralds the end of our vigil. Skuld sees the weirdness flowing through you. He is impressed. He offers his help and counsel. A swirl of colors surrounds your soul. It's a beautiful sight. The Thoid tribe longs to dream Mother's dream. It is our greatest desire, our deepest happiness. Mother told Senja, Skuld's sister, when the one who walks in the weirdness arrives, then your time will come, my children. You will fall into the sleep, and we will be together forever. Everyone aids Senja in her dreaming, except Chieftain Ingvi and your humble servant, Skuld. Because of this, Mother's grace flows upon us all, and Senja's sleep remains strong and true. Yes, walker in the weirdness. Thanks to you, they will fall into true sleep. May Mother's light shine upon the moment of your arrival. Mother is everywhere. You can see her image there, towering over our lands. We long to surrender to her. In her warm embrace, we will find eternal shelter. Skuld is not worthy to reveal Mother's secrets, not even to the walker in the weirdness. If Chieftain Ingvi decides to tell the walker more, then it shall be done.
Alright, the sleep that never comes. Sounds like a Metallica song. At the entrance to Thoid village, I was stopped by Skuld, who told me to speak with the Elder of Thoid. What's up, boys? Still rocking the dogs. Rocking the dogs because they're cheap. When it comes to mana reserves, they are, well, and I get 5 of them, so being able to have 5 of them and enough mana to do damage. Go get my spell power up.
You are here, walker in the weirdness.
Oh man, what are you on?
Your arrival heralds change. I am Ingvi. May my stature not surprise you. For the Thoid, it is what you bring to the tribe that matters. I bring myself, my skills, and my devotion. I am my tribe's servant. I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Thoid tribe are preparing to fall into sleep, and it is my duty to ensure their safety while they do. How do you think you can help us? Can you do more than walk the weirdness? Can you walk through dreams too?
Damn straight.
If that's the case, I won't stop you from entering. Mother will decide if you're of use to her. But don't you dare harm her, even if you can. If you do, you'll have the entire thought. As you wish. I won't make any decisions about the dreaming until you return with...
Okay. So, Ingvi will consider joining the moot if I help people of Thuid censor the dream. Since I leveled up my summoning, I should go back to my stash and pull all my summon spells. I know I have a bunch in there. What do I have on me in terms of summon spells? Wolf's Call. Oh, I do have the Battle Mage one. Didn't think I had that on me. I thought I put that away.
It gladdens school to see you here, for it means we draw ever closer to Sonda. Behold the dreaming, our true home. Walker in the weirdness. As I greeted you in the waking world, so do I welcome you once more. But the dreaming is eternal, and it has a purpose. The deepest of all layers, Sonda. When your arrival ended the vigil, the dreaming began. The final phase of our dreaming is Sonda. Sonda is the moments when we shall become one with Mother's dream, forever entwined. Sonda is also a place deep within the lowest layers of the dreaming. There, at last, we will be safe, far from the world ensnared by the weirdness. Ingvi believes you may unravel the burdens that weigh upon some of the Thoid. Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must drift into ever deeper dreaming, until at last we reach Sonda. Ingvi's burden is to guard the village of Thoid, to safeguard Mother, and to ensure that all members of the Thoid tribe journey towards Sonda. She awaits the right sign. When it comes, only then will she choose her fate. Life, unfulfilled duties, feelings that tether the soul, keeping it from sinking into the dreaming's embrace. Once, we of Thoid would end our vigil, but your arrival ended the vigil. It began the dreaming, and...
Always carry burdens that keep them from entering the Mother's chamber. Oh, look at that. 3 objectives. So it looks like I gotta help 3 people out. 4 people out.
You, don't just stand there. I know that filthy swine. A filthy beast. Oh, how I wish I had cut them. And now he's entered the vigil, and if he dares try to... Senja! I chased Vilekin from her bed. I need to find him. Because he cannot. His very presence. Good. Bring me his head.
Wow. It's crazy. So each of these people...
Behold, Walker. This is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
So we get put into the dream thing. And now we have 4 people we have to help out. And each person's gonna have their own quest. That's crazy. At least it doesn't seem like this one's gonna be as bad as the other one.
Have you found him? Oh, thank Mother. Senja, thank you. Wait, who are... Walker in the weirdness? That means the and I'll see Senja. I do. I swear, she's so still when she dreams. Have a good sleep. Thank you, Walker.
Well, I guess 2800 XP. Can't really complain about that. Let's see. Sleep that never comes. Yeah, number 2. Just gonna be burning through their dialogue because
we sought knowledge. Bodil, our companion, didn't find Bodil. And Sidara, then at last. Bodil's earthly vessel might as for Sidara.
I just burned through it so we could just get on with the 5 objectives that we're gonna have. I have to leave? Oh man, that's great. They want us, so these guys in the void are gonna give us quests that we have to leave the void to go do. What?
The room.
Let's kill this Hydra before she turns into a white. She remains in her. Interesting. Okay, so she's gone. Oh, who else? His name? Bodil? So he's just behind like the giant's shrine. What's this? Huh. Army of battle mages. The water? There's water. Ouch. Hmm. Giant's corpse. Another giant corpse. What is that? Oh, he dug that up for some whiskey. No, I don't think I like these guys in there as much. Yeah, I still think I prefer my doggos. And there's Bodil. Bodil's down. Thought I saw a drop down. Where is it at? Right here? What's this? Worth it. Found weird stone ore. See. Yeah, no, I need to switch out those guys back from my wolves. The best boils are the best summons so far. At least my favorite ones. I just feel like out of all of them, they kind of have like the best AI. Skeletons were kind of a cluster. Master Assassin was okay. Battle mages are a cluster. Just went into that boss fight and they were like nowhere to be found. Let's see. Need to go back into the dream. Oops. Not that anymore. I'll probably get rid of that. Switch this. Put that on. Go here. Put that on. No, this is my stash. This is my stash. Let's see. What kind of spells do I have? The spell. Skeleton Knight, Master Assassin, Crystal Crawler, Corpse Eater, Keeper, Written Low, Skeleton Army. Let me grab the summons again. Now that I kind of specced into it. Skeleton Knight isn't, I don't think was too bad. Okay, so we've tackled 2 of these. I think we still have like 3 more.
I felt it. You must. But listen, not head. Thank you. Let this.
You wanted to die. I set a bonfire in here? No, of course I can't. That's level 49. Sleep that never comes. There's 2. Okay, so there's 2 more.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth. He's my friend. Well, not really him. Before I entered the Mother's... And, of course... You will. Here. This and... Please.
Stuck in the dreaming while his friends remain in the waking world. He asked me to set him free. To go back out into the Forlorn Swords. Let's go talk to this other person. See if their quest makes me go back there too. All these people are stuck in the dreaming.
Walker in the weirdness. She must hear the... Hatsi, please. The jack to serve our mother and what... If we... I'd tell the... But if...
Back to Forlorn Swords. Oh man. Let's see. Flight delayed is just to our left. Let's go ahead and pop this. Level it up. Spirituality to 23 or perception to 8. I'm only getting 1% on magic crit chance though. I'm only getting 1% period on all of that. 5% on the crit damage. Yeah, let's keep going. Spirituality. Damn it, dude, I keep doing that. Spirituality. There's Restore 20% of your max mana after killing an enemy with a crit hit. Max that out. And then what do I want to work on next? I mean, I could work on crit hits, yeah. Get my crit chance up. That's probably what I'll do. I'll come over to perception. I'll start leveling this up. Health shields. I mean, I could grab health. Get the extra 15% health. I don't really need stamina. I'm just casting all the time. Increase melee damage by 5%. Staggered enemies take 30% increased damage. Physical damage, weapon weight. Increase melee damage by 30%. When below 30% health, gain 30% attack speed. Parry. Maybe if the game gets more polished, I could contemplate a second playthrough as a rogue. Getting into attack speed and parries and bows, I feel like would be pretty fun. Yeah, I think I think now I'll just dive into, well, hold on, statuses. Let's do this. Let's do statuses. The enemy has an active status on them, which I would assume would be like burn, poison, stuff like that. They take 10% damage. These other ones I don't see. Just this would be worth it, I think. Because that's on a debuff, that's on debuff. That's on a negative status, so I think this would be, for an elementalist, this would be the only one to grab. Anyway. Let's see, let's check my stash out. Take, boom. I see it, because I wouldn't mind like doing like the duelist blade either. Bloodseeker blade inflicts up to 100% more damage based on enemies missing health. I could stack that. I could do Bloodseeker blade and then Cursed Blood blade and put bleed back on that. Spectral sword increases physical damage by 1% per missing mana point. Odd attacks poison enemies while even attacks bleed. Odd attacks burn enemies while even attacks chill them. How do I start leveling my decks instead of pumping? Well, I could put my spirituality to 25 and then start leveling decks maybe. One more point under strength. I could use the Bloodseeker blade. Deal 100% more damage if the enemy is below 25% max stamina. Should be able to use any sort of armor set. There's only like certain ones that, like this, you know, 10 endurance. I don't have 10 endurance, or it'll have 15 endurance. I don't have that, so yeah, let's try it. Let's try it and snag that. Let's put away. Honestly, let's put you away. Let's put this stuff away. I might just sell that armor, to be honest. It's kind of poopy. Keep all this. Let's go. Get sidetracked. What am I supposed to be doing over here? So let's go down here, switch away from that to this. And then on this one, well, no, I'll keep that. Free the Raven? Yep. Is that really all I needed to do, is just free the Raven? Okay, where are you at? Your way.
Hello. Did you manage to... Thank you. I can already feel my...
Defiler's Spark, what is that? It's a staff. Creates an elemental explosion when you kill an enemy. Yo. Yo, I gotta try it. Let's vice versa this. There we go. What's it do? I probably look more like a caster. So, what's the other quest that we had? Doubt is a lonely place. Ruin wishes for Yingvi to at least consider his opinion about dreaming. I'll mess with this one, and then I want to mess with that one. Let me check that real quick, because I didn't look at that tree at all. Spirituality, wands, cubes. Soul cubes and wands increase spell power by 15%. Okay. That's better than my dogs. 'Cause my dogs are what? 5%? Yeah, 8%. You might be respecking. 8% with the dogs. But our mana regeneration is 25% with the dogs. So... But wands have a 70% chance to restore 50% of spell mana cost. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't look into wands. Because this seems pretty good. So 15% times 3, that's 45%. Then 1.3 times stronger effects with the wand. Effects. Then you get mana shield. Becoming damage is divided between health and mana. Killing an enemy increases effects of wands by 10% for 10 seconds. Wands have it. Yeah, dude, I need to be speccing into wands. Oh, going up here. I don't know why I didn't even consider it. I think it's just because I saw that Arcanist sword and I was like, oh, 20%, let's go. And then I was like kind of doing like this burn build.
Walker in the weird... I've heard the voice. The members of the Thoid tribe are... Ah, Runa. I suppose that means you simply must tell me whatever it is. He has told you, but among the Thoid,
Rune believes Sonder is a death trap with the Thoid. Seems Rune is trying to challenge your authority, so I don't need to remove his burden.
does he now? And he's only just come to this realization. Let me guess. He wants to switch places.
Rune knows that once I rid him of his burden, he will be forced into Sonder, even though he doesn't want to. Rin believes that the giant mother is not here, and that the Sunder is
An escape? That is what I feared. I never would have thought Runa and I could be all. You're voicing my own concerns. And Mother? Immortal and. The difference between us is, on the one hand, on the other, my own. Tell me, Walker in the Weirdness.
Sunder seems suspicious. You should think carefully before you follow this path. If Sunder is the Thoid's dream, perhaps it's better to let go of Dalrita values.
I will. You have my word. We've always placed our trust in intuition. Thank you for your involvement. You may leave me to.
I can let him know.
Feel the change coming. Thank you for your help.
Doubt is a lonely place. Quest complete. Sleep that never comes. I've resolved the remaining burdens of Thoid. Skull awaits me at the entrance to the mother's chamber. Just this way. Check out Mother's Chamber and then we'll wrap up. This one definitely had quite a few objectives in the midst of all of it. Put us about a little under halfway to level 50.
You have come, Jarnsfor, Rune, Alfhild, no matter how great, but now they may step in. Yes. That is why you will end, no matter the outcome. We could not have. You shall see my. Do not fear. I know that you indeed.
Okay, let's go. Oh, is she a giant?
Watched your journey, Walker in the Weirdness. I saw how you helped the lost Thoid children face their burdens, the weight that kept them from entering this chamber. For that, you have my gratitude. Now tell me.
I need to retrieve King Arthur's crown. I want Ingvi to moot.
You seek the legacy of the war, but now you need the support of the tribes to face. Tell me, human child, why? Why should I stop waiting for Ingvi and release her from her journey towards Sonder? Her burden, she has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into.
The Thoid are needed in the waking world. Gerfanar wants the Dalrita to unite and march for Camelot.
The Thoid are not needed by anyone. Gerfan clings to his dreams of Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe uniting the Dalrita will change the fate? The Thoid have suffered enough. You ask me to let them fade into nothing.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the giant's stubborn nature. No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives
Sorry, took
on
over.
primitive bets and frivolous games. And so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it. That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long, I suppose, and nevertheless. Greeting, the moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. And the children of the other. Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream. Dreaming is something giants grow in, having no choice but to obey. We left our children, Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, but I had time. Enough time to dream of there. I will dream, Quiestra.
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from forces that would seek. I thought that my return would restore balance.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, human king. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes, but you will have to manage without the Thoid. They will all come with me. I will care for them as if they were my own children.
Fall of Avalon must be stopped, and contrary to what Arthur claims, he does not need to be a part of that. The dreaming is not the only layer of reality where life and the future exist. I have walked many others. Yngvi has fulfilled her duty to the tribe. She must now fulfill her duty to the Dalrita I demanded as the one who aided the Thoid. I will wake your kin and release them from the oath they swore to the crown.
To leave for Sonder, knowing my brothers and sisters have been freed from an order given centuries ago. Tempting. But as for your words, human child, how can I be sure you'll follow through on this decision?
You can't, but Arthur said your kind enjoyed wagers. Let's call this your final bet before entering Sonder. You have seen what I have done for the Thoid. Judge for yourself what it is worth.
Yes. In the end, it is because of you that so many of the Thoid will embark on their journey. You have sacrificed yourself for our path. So now, I sacrifice something dear, though it may not be a gracious gesture. Your word for Yngvi. Her fate is now yours. I release Yngvi from her journey to Sonder. May she carry the burden of the Thoid, who remain in the waking. Leave now.
I just have to reawaken the giants.
Walker in the
Mother releases you from the obligation to enter Sonder. You may join it, but you do not have to.
I don't know what to say. Has Mother sensed my doubts? My true burden? Deep down, always felt that Sonder was not my destiny. I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world. I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemist's Guild. Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the
There you
first
go.
time in my life, I feel free. I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe. But, well, he summoned me, so I will come. There is a reason why the Thoid made me their elder. My power, despised by the other Delrida, is truly unrivaled. And on the battlefield, a skilled Thoid is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Nether's fury.
Oh yeah.
The Thoid. We have long been, or at least, to me, I am still Thoid. It's hard to say, but I don't truly. But who knows? Perhaps, with Mother gone, I am certain they will be. My role as elder was to guide the Thoid at last. I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have, but something tells me this path that would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder, if so, that. See you at.
Okay. The sleep that never comes. Divided we fall. Okay. So let's go ahead. Put this back on. I could deliver the Thoid tribe's decision. Wolford tribe's decision. Still got 2 more tribes. Let's wrap up here. It's definitely a little bit longer of an episode, but we had a bunch of side quests in the middle of it, so stay tuned. More Tainted Grail coming your way at a later time.